Dictation will start in 5 seconds. Start. This appeal is directed against the judgment and order dated 27/9/2012 passed by the Allahabad High Court upholding the conviction of the appellant along with others under sections 148 and 302/149 of the Indian Penal Code 1860 IPC. Para. It may be mentioned that learned Sessions Judge Eta White the judgment and order dated 21/1997 passed in Sessions Trial number 17 of 1993 convicted the appellant along with three others under sections 148 and 302/149 IPC and sentenced each of them to undergo rigorous imprisonment for 2 years and to pay fine of rupees 2000 for the conviction under section 148 IPC with a default stipulation and further sentenced to undergo imprisonment for life under section 302/149 IPC. Another accused, Sri Dev, was convicted for the offences punishable under sections 147 and 302/149 IPC. He was sentenced to undergo RI for 2 years and to pay fine of rupees 2000 with a default stipulation for the offence committed under section 147 IPC and to suffer imprisonment for life under section 302/149 IPC. Para. Being aggrieved by the aforesaid conviction and sentence, all the 5 accused persons, including the appellant, herein preferred criminal appeal under section 374 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 CRPC before the Allahabad High Court, which was registered as Criminal Appeal number 340 of 1997. By the judgment and order dated 27/9/2012, a division bench of the High Court affirmed the conviction and sentence of all the accused persons, including that of the appellant, and dismissed the criminal appeal. Para. The appellant then preferred petition for special leave to appeal before this court, being SLP criminal number 750/2013. This court, vide the order dated 4/2/2013, had issued notice on the special leave petition as well as on the application for bail. On 30/6/2014, this court granted leave but rejected the prayer for bail. It was thereafter that criminal appeal number 1348/2014 came to be registered. Para. We have heard learned counsel for the parties. Para. Prosecution case in brief is that informant Sarvan Kumar, son of late Satyanarayan, had lodged a written report within bracket first information report, that is FIR, before police station Sarao, district Eta on 8/9/1992 at 5:10 p.m. He stated that on 8/9/1992 at about 4:30 p.m. he and his father Satyanarayan as well as his uncle Lakshmi Narayan, as per their daily routine, came to Ganga Ghat near Ambaghar Akhada after easing themselves for taking bath. At around the same time, from the side of Dhimaro Ka Mohalla, Bhola Shankar and Kuldeep Kumar Tiwari came. He and his uncle proceeded ahead while talking with Bhola Shankar and Kuldeep Kumar Tiwari. This way they had reached the temple of Govardhan Nath Ji. In the meantime, from the southern side of Tulsi Park, Sri Dev and his 4 sons, viz. Munna Lal, Razu Nityanand and Uchav alias Pappu, resident of Mohalla Tiraha, Chodapur police station Sarao, armed with kata, knives and country-made pistol, confronted his father Satyanarayan. All the accused persons caught hold of his father and started assaulting him with kata and knives. On hearing the cries of his father, informant Sarvan Kumar and others dashed towards Satyanarayan to save him. It was then that appellant Nityanand fired from his country made pistol, whereafter all the accused persons made good their escape from the southwestern side. When the informant and others reached the spot, his father Satyanarayan had already succumbed to the multiple injuries which he had suffered on his body. Para Learned Counsel for the appellant submits that both the trial court and the High Court committed a manifest error in convicting the appellant under sections 148 and 302/149 IPC. He submits that allegation against the appellant was that he was carrying a country-made pistol as the informant and others tried to rush towards Satyanarayan on hearing his cries as he was being assaulted by the other accused persons. Appellant Nityanand fired from his country-made pistol, thereby threatening the informant and the others who tried to rescue Satyanarayan. As the appellant fired from his country-made pistol, all the accused persons made good their escape from the crime scene. However, neither were there any firearm injuries on the person of the deceased nor on anyone else. That apart, there was no recovery of any country-made pistol or empty cartridge from the crime scene or from anywhere else. In the absence thereof, both the courts below were not justified in so convicting the appellant. Stop.